Looking ahead to the game, obviously at Carrow Road, doesn't get any easier. Fourth in the table. I mean, the home tie, if you like, had absolutely everything. 6 goals sending off. You know, it was a fantastic game. Hopefully, different outcome this time.
Well, if it's a 3-3 draw, then we'll be. I'm sure everyone will be happy with a 3-3 draw again. But having said that, we didn't play well for the first. We made mistakes. Let's put it that way. For the 3 goals, which cost us. They got down to 10 men. They weren't happy with the sending off at the time, and I could understand that. But having said that, when we got back to 3-3, there was only one winner. So we should have won that game, and we should have finished it off, but we didn't. He's done a great job there. He's got them really right in the mix. Carrow Road, as you know, is not an easy place to go to and get a result. So I look at the next 17 games now, and it's a real challenge for us. Off the back of what's happened to us in the last 2 games, where I felt we should have had at least 4 points, we got 1. So we need to kick on now. 17 games to go, and I wouldn't write us off just yet.
And finally, something I always keep tabs on, who's wearing the armband. Matt Mills and Ingham Marson on the same pitch, and Mills is wearing the armband. Does that make it official, Brian? If he's playing, he will be the skipper.
No, Ivar's a club captain. Matt's the team captain. He's been playing most of the games, so Ivar was out injured for a long time. So there's no problem here as far as who's the skipper. You look at the team, and you look at Andy Griffin, Ian Hart, Joby McAnuff, Brian Howard was a skipper for a while. So that's not a major issue to me. The most important thing is we go out there and win games.
And finally, just personally, Sean Morrison's obviously come to the club. We spoke last week. He's a massive presence of a young lad. He's a strong boy, one for the future. How's he doing?
Great. He's getting fitter all the time. He's a fabulous boy. I was just thinking about him this morning. I'm going to have a chat to him and just keep working on his game, because he's one for the future. And we've got a lot of players here at the moment, young ones, that are going to develop and get better and be in our team at some point.
So, psychologically, after the past 2 games, has it been tough, kind of raising spirits of the players and the squad, or is it everyone still kind of?
It is difficult psychologically. I think it was difficult psychologically after Cardiff. When you consider what happened at Cardiff, and I think that there was a little bit of an overrun into the QPR game. Not in the first half, but second half, for whatever reason. I didn't think the second half we played the way we can play, and I felt that we didn't pass the ball, we didn't get it wide, and we missed an opportunity. But one thing the game's taught me, and been in it a long time, you've got to get over disappointments quickly. We probably didn't get over the disappointment of Cardiff quick enough. I'm convinced if we'd have beaten Cardiff, we'd have beaten QPR as well. But now we move on to a game against Norwich. When you've only got 1 point in the last 2 games, if you've got 6 points, you go to Norwich really buoyed. But we go in there now looking to win that game. I watched them the other day on the DVD. We've had our scouts watching them. They're a good side. They've done really well this year, but we're a good side as well, and there's no doubt about that. And our record over a number of games has proved that. For a team that tries to win every game, we've drawn a hell of a lot of games, and we genuinely try to win every game, as you know. So we just need to keep going. 17 games to go. I have a target in mind, which I'll keep to myself, and we shall see where we end up.
Do you kind of picture this stage of the season, obviously dropping down the table? I think you try and draw a line under everything that's happened before, and kind of say, right, we go from here, fresh start off. This is what we want to get to. This is what we need.
Well, I do that. That's what I always do. I draw a line under what's happened in the previous game. I obviously didn't do it well enough after Cardiff because we didn't win the next game. But I've certainly drawn a line under QPR. Learnt from the game itself. But what I said at the start of the season is I want to be competitive in each and every game. And I think bar QPR away, bar Middlesbrough away, we've been competitive in each and every game. And we've been there or thereabouts. And no one can tell me, having watched the QPR game back again, that we deserve to lose that game. That was a 0-0 draw at worst for us. We had opportunities in the first half that we didn't take. But we're competing with the top sides. We're competing against everybody in this league, and that's what we spoke about at the start of the season.
It's kind of that Premier League quality. I mean, Wayne Rampage coming in loan from Newcastle to finish it off as well.
Is that what it is? I don't know. Maybe. You know, they've spent a lot of money, QPR, and Cardiff have spent a lot of money. And look at Leicester, what they're doing at the moment. So, and look at there's numerous names. We're trying to build a team here. We can't buy a team, so we're trying to build a team, and it's what we did. And AD knows this. You know, 2003 to 4 to 5 to where we got to get a team, and it took probably 2.5, 3 years to get to the 2005-06 season. I'm not saying that's where it's going to get to, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a team, and it won't be a team that we can buy.
Do you feel in Reading you have these cycles of players where you have to do that because you can't go out and just buy the best players, so you have to?
That's probably it. Yeah, you know, I mean, I've been here a long time now, and that's kind of we've been in that, and it's a good time for the club. You know, if you look at the history of the football club, this is the best time the football club's ever had. You know, last season I think we finished 9th, and it was the best top 9 finish we've had in the history of the club. So, you know, I think the expectation level is, having been in the Premiership, that, you know, we're a Premiership side, but we're trying to get back there. But we do it our way because it's the only way we can do it. Because you know, until someone gives us another 25 million quid, then or whatever it is, then that's the way we have to do it.
With Norwich coming out this weekend, are you surprised that they've done so well this season? I mean, they're kind of similar to Leicester last season. They came up and just that momentum just.
Not really. I think, you know, if you look at their ground, you know, the manager's got a good track record. They've got great support at home, which we know all about, and you know, that place will be rocking in there tomorrow on Saturday. I know that, so I'm not surprised. Once the team comes from Division 1, you know, it can go one way or the other. But when you're a big club like Norwich, you know, they'll have the momentum, and they've certainly got that. You know, they've got an edge as a team, so no, that's not a surprise to me.
Talking about Shane Long, I mean, the last time he played, he scored 2 goals and a 2-0 win, two headers, I think.
I was there.
Yeah, it was the old inflated. I think it was last away game of the season, wasn't it, that year? He must be desperate to play there again, obviously, injury, fitness permitting, and everything like that. No,
listen, he wants to play every game, and you know, he'd be well aware that he got the 2 goals. I remember it that night, and we played well that night. There was nothing in the game, but we got the 2 goals that made the difference, and he got them. So no, I mean, we would take that as if we could. I'd take that now.
Yeah.